Hey guys, it's Meg and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my bullet journal ready for April using stationery from Hubman Chubgirl, and let's just get into it. I'm very excited that this video is kindly sponsored by Hubman Chubgirl, and I'm going to be using mainly their Cute Critters sticker set for this setup, which fits perfectly with the theme of my bullet journal so far, very cute cottagecore kind of vibes. And before we get started, I just wanted to show you a little of what you can get from Hubman Chubgirl. And when I was searching through the website deciding on which stickers and which sticker sets I wanted to get, there was just so much choice. I really was struggling to make a decision for a long time, but the Cute Critters really stood out to me because, like I said, it really fits in with my 2026 bullet journal so far. And there were a few extra sticker sets that I had to add to my cart, like the adorable little hedgehogs that I think I'm definitely going to be using when we get to autumn. But I was just blown away by the choice and the amount of variety that you get in each sticker pack, so I'm really excited to show you how I do this setup using all the stickers. And I also grabbed one of their starter tools set, which is such a perfect set if you need to get all your essentials for bullet journaling. It comes with some fine liners, pencil, brush pen, ruler, just everything you need. So now we've got all of our stuff, let's get started with the cover page. So I'm starting off with my Tombow brush pens, and I'm using the light blue colour to create a little gingham background, and I'll put all my Tombow colour codes on the screen so you can see which colours I'm going to be using throughout this setup. Then I selected one of the title stickers for the title in the centre of the page, and I just love how there were so many different size options that I could choose from, and I decided to go with one of the bigger ones because this is obviously the cover page and I really want it to stand out. And then I'm using one of my Artex acrylic markers to create some grass at the bottom of this spread. And when I was coming up with this theme, I was looking through all of the stickers and especially using the washi tapes and things like that for inspiration so that I can create a cohesive design throughout all of this month's spreads. And because I'm going to be adding lots of stickers throughout these spreads, I wanted to keep the cover page quite simple, so I chose to just have a nice background, the blue gingham as you can see with the grass at the bottom, and then I just picked out some of these little leaf stickers which are just adorable. There's leaves with little chomps, little bites out of them, and I added one of the little smiling caterpillars down at the bottom as well. And I think this cover page perfectly sets the tone for the theme, which is what I'm always hoping to achieve. Now we are onto my monthly dashboard, which is a new spread that I've been using so far this year, and I'm going to be using the 01 monograph fine liner drawing pen that came in the starter tool set to set this up. And I like to think of this page as sort of my monthly home page. It's where I have a few little stats and information that I want to use throughout the month, and through the course of this year it has adjusted slightly each month, and it's nice to be able to change it up depending on what information I want to include. So on this one I've got space for a schedule down the left hand side. This one I use for my social media posting schedule, but you can make this work for whatever's relevant in your life, whether that be a work or school schedule, revision schedule, anything like that. And then on the right hand side I've split this up into 3 sections, and I've used some of the stickers to help create subheadings, and I love that these stickers are able to be written on, which is perfect for this, so I can use them as little subheadings. And that splits up these sections into goals, migraine tracker, and I also have been including a little space for any of my theme information. So that is where I make a note of the pen colours or sizes that I've used for this setup, in case when I come to doing a weekly spread or something I need a reminder. One of the things I'm really loving about using the Hubman Chubgirl sticker set for this month is it's kind of encouraging me to include some sections I wouldn't otherwise. So for example, this sticker page has stickers with little prompts on, so you can use them for gratitude or affirmations, and I really liked this one that asks you what you're looking forward to, so I thought that was a really sweet section to add to my monthly homepage, so that's what I've added at the bottom of this page. And that is my April dashboard all complete. Now moving on to my calendar page, I've started off using the small end of my Tombow brush pen to outline some boxes that I've curved the edges of, because I always find little details like that can really help build up the theme, and because this theme is meant to be very cutesy, having sharp edges wouldn't necessarily fit in with that, so I didn't use a ruler and I just drew it out in pencil first but went freehand. So all the boxes aren't exactly perfect, they're not exactly the same size, but I really feel like that fits perfectly with the theme and the aesthetic that I'm going for. Then I used another of the title stickers to put April up in the top left hand corner, and then in keeping with the cover page I've used the blue gingham as the background for the little calendar squares. This is something that's actually really easy to do, but I feel it adds so much character to the page, and it's fun trying to think of new ways to incorporate parts of the theme into different parts of the spread. Then there's some space on the right hand side of the page, so I'm just creating a little box, again with the rounded edges, using my yellow Tombow brush pen this time. And as you can see, I've picked out colours that come up a lot throughout the Cute Critter set, and this nice pale yellow being one of them. I decided to use that as the background colour for this little to-do list box. And again, this can be adapted for whatever suits you. It could just be a space for notes, it could be a space for reminders or deadlines, birthdays, anything that you need to make a note of and might be useful to have alongside your calendar page. Then I'm going back in with my acrylic marker to add the grass along the bottom, and I love with this being a double page spread that I can have the grass going straight across both pages. It brings a really nice pop of colour, and I also just find adding grass is one of my favourite things, so I'm really happy that that fits in with this theme. Then I opened up one of the washi tapes that comes with this set. The camera is not doing it justice, but it is the prettiest washi tape. It's got this really nice sparkle that I don't think you can quite see on camera, but I'm just obsessed with it, so I had to find somewhere to include this. And with there being a little bit of space up at the top of this spread, I thought that was a good place to put it. And I really love how easily washi tape brings some fun and illustration to the page without you having to actually draw it. It saves so much time while still looking really nice and artistic. And speaking of saving so much time, these little number stickers for the dates I was so happy to find in the set. Not only are they really cute, but I'm always worried I'm going to mess up the numbers, write them in the wrong place, and ruin all the nice work that I've done in setting up the spread. I was so happy that I just had to pop all the stickers in the right order, and it looks really cute. Then just for the final touches, I used little flowers as my to-do list bullet points, taken from the flowers that are in the washi tape, and that is my April calendar page all complete. Now, just before we carry on with the spreads, I really wanted to show you this cozy bookworm box set that I also got from Hubman Chubgirl. It comes in this giant book box, which I just love when packaging and things have all been so nicely thought through and fits with the theme of whatever's inside. This whole set is just beautiful, and it would make such a perfect gift for friends, family, or especially for yourself. And I just wanted to show you some of the amazing things that you get inside, including the cutest little bag, which is definitely going to be my go-to journaling bag now. Hubman Chubgirl is a husband and wife duo who started this company from a series of viral webcomics, and everything is hand drawn and designed by Pekka, who is clearly super talented. You can get international shipping, and one of the best parts I think is you can sign up for monthly subscriptions, so you can get your monthly theme and all the stickers that you need delivered to you every month. So go and check that out, and don't forget to use my code MEGNOTES15 at checkout to get 15% off your first order. And let's get back to the spreads. Next up is my mood tracker, and for this I decided to use a section of this sticker style washi tape to help create a header section for where I'm going to be writing mood tracker. And here I was trying to use a font that sort of replicated the font used in the other stickers throughout this set, again just trying to create consistency as we go through my monthly setup. And then for my mood tracker, I'm always saying to try and use a shape that's easy enough to replicate. Obviously you have to do it 30 times for April, and so I decided to go with the little leaf shape that I spoke about earlier, especially the ones with the little chomps out of. I just think they're so cute, and it's handy that they're nice and easy to draw over and over again. And as always, this is your reminder to sketch them out in pencil first to make sure you've got the right number and you've spaced everything out correctly. And then here I've just jotted in the numbers inside the leaves, and I've simplified my key so that I'm just using the three main colours of my April theme, the light blue, green and yellow. And then I'm just putting grass at the bottom of the page again, and that is my April mood tracker all complete. Now onto my final page for this monthly setup, and these are going to be my sleep and habit trackers. Because it's sharing the double page with the mood tracker, I decided I wanted to do the same sort of title headers as I did with the mood tracker, so I used the same sticker washi tape, the same style font as well, so that this double page spread is nice and cohesive and it works well together as my trackers pages. So at the top section here I've got my sleep tracker, and I've simply got the dates going down the side, and I've split it in half, so I've got 1 to 15 in the first section and 16 to 30 in the second section. Then I will use one of my Tombow brush pens as I fill in the tracker to highlight the number of boxes for every hour that I slept. Then underneath I've got space for my habit tracker, and I love the monthly habit tracker sticker. I did use one previously on my migraine tracker on the dashboard page, so I've got 3 here for my habits, which I haven't selected yet, but I will fill those in later. But again, such a time save not having to draw out those little calendar boxes over and over again, and being able to write onto the stickers makes it so easy. Then once again adding in the grass at the bottom of the page, and that is my sleep and habit tracker page all complete. Now that is my April monthly spreads all set up, and I will definitely be using a lot more of these stickers during my weekly spreads. There's weekly habit trackers, more date stickers, you've got the days of the week stickers as well, different titles and sizes you can use, space for bullet points and affirmations and reminders. So I can't wait to be setting up my weekly spreads throughout the rest of this month. And now let's take a look back through all my completed monthly spreads. So we've got the cover page, my monthly dashboard, the double page calendar spread, which I really love, that blue gingham is so cute. Then we've got my mood tracker, my sleep tracker and my habit tracker. I'm so happy with how these spreads turned out and how the stickers have worked so well with all the current themes I've already got in my journal, and I would love to know what you think of my April theme. Huge thank you again to Hubman and Chubgirl for sponsoring this video. I'm such a big fan of their stickers and stationery, it's all just such high quality. And don't forget, if you want to shop, you can use my code MEGNOTES15 for 15% off your first order. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I next upload, and I'll see you in the next one.